Dadeville junior quarterback Lane Smith is making a name for himself in the Lake Martin area. In Dadeville's win against LaFayette last week, Smith tallied 2 touchdowns through the air and 1 on the ground. He also made his presence known on defense, picking off the Bulldogs once. That performance last week is what earned him the title spot, Player of the Week. You had a big game last week against LaFayette. What was that like for you? 2 touchdowns through the air and 1 on the ground.
It was amazing. You know, we threw the ball more last week than we have, and Coach gave me some opportunities to make some big plays.
How do you kind of build off of this as you keep going through the middle point of the season and hopefully looking to playoffs?
I mean, we're getting better every week, having better practices every week, and we feel good about the playoff.
Where do you kind of go from here? How do you top your performance last week and build upon that going forward?
And just, do what Coach says and try to get wins throughout the season.
So, Lane, most people don't get to know you off the field. They only know the quarterback on the field. So I'm going to try and get to know you a little bit more. So everyone's favorite part about high school has to be the school part. So what is your favorite class this year?
Oh, I probably like math the best. It's probably just the chillest class.
So why math? I know you said it's the chillest, but what makes math that much better than anything else?
All my football players are in there. We just carry on conversation, and it's probably the best subject I'm good at. The best subject I'm good at.
What do you kind of see yourself doing long term, say, after college?
Either an engineer, try to be a doctor, or something.
And what makes you want to do one of those things?
Just my mama's a nurse, my dad's an engineer, and I just think it's interesting what they do.
Going back to when you were a little kid, what was that dream career you always thought of saying, hey, I'm going to be this when I grow up?
I always want to be a baseball player. I didn't play football when I was little, and I just love baseball.
Do you still play baseball now?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
So what's your favorite MLB team? We're in the playoffs right now.
Probably the Braves.
So who do you think is going to win it all this year in the World Series?
I hope the Braves.
Going back to football, what would you say, how big of a role has football played in your life?
In this, it's the reason I like coming to high school every day. I like looking forward to coming to practice every day, and it just helps me get through.
So what would you say is your earliest and most memorable football memory that you have?
I started at 9 and 10, just Dad being my coach, and just always had fun, learn how to do stuff before we even started, and just thought it was always easier to cooperate.
If you could pick one memory from football, what would be your favorite?
Probably last year, just starting on varsity football, and just something you can't forget.
College football and NFL are in full swing. If you could play for one college team right now, what team would you play for?
It'd be Alabama, easy.
And why Alabama? We're kind of an Auburn country here.
Just always, parents growing up, just always been Alabama fans.
Who would you say is your favorite Alabama football player that has gone through that program?
I like Tua. I like to watch him throw the ball, and he's fun to watch.
So now going to NFL, pick one team. Who's your favorite?
Probably the Chiefs.
And why the Chiefs? You're not the first person to say that to me. We're nowhere near Kansas City either.
I like watching their quarterback. He's real good, and I like watching just their offense. It's fun to watch.
Well, now that you're still in high school and trying to build on each performance, who do you kind of model your game after? Who do you look up to, I guess, in the NFL?
Probably Chiefs quarterback. He can throw the ball, and he's really good. Just awareness.
So we'll finish on this. It's fall. Finally feels like football weather out here. And October's just around the corner, and that means Halloween is about a month away. Going back, I guess everybody dresses up as something for Halloween. What was your favorite costume you ever wore?
I used to love to be a ninja. I wore a ninja for 6 years straight when I was a little kid. It just something about it I just like.
Well, congratulations, Lane, on winning our Player of the Week, and good luck next week.
Thank you.